what you just said about trying to bug fix an old thing. I saw an article today that a guy who programmed a text adventure in like 1981 had submitted it to a magazine, essentially, because it was that time. You know, you would send out, the magazines would actually have the programs in, and you would type in the program yourself to play the adventure. Well, on a whim, he, 4 decades later, got a copy of that magazine that had his thing printed in it. And to his horror, he discovered that if you type it in, it doesn't work. There was an error in the printing. And he doesn't know if it was on him or if it was on the editor, though he said if it was on the editor, it certainly... I mean, regardless of whose it was, you know, the editor didn't really check the program at all in that case. And so, 4 decades later, he fixed it and added a tiny bit more to it, and then released it online for free to play in a in-browser in-browser emulator. Yeah, basically. A little game called Arctic Adventure, if I remember right. But yeah, it's that kind of thing, coming back to old files years later, and just being like, oh.
This has the most vanilla SMW ass sub-level I've ever seen as well.
Good job.
Alright, so what was the... I knew I should have written down some notes. What was our plan?
I had to think for a bit, but I remembered the plan is basically we have everything we need to go to Gerudo Fortress. And because I didn't move, because I didn't tell the key to be, I kept the key in the
randomized,
fortress.
so you can get in.
Yeah, and I made it so it's only one guy to fight.
Right, because last time we picked up the long shot, so now that's our... Like, that is our key to get into progress.
Yep, so let's walk on over. So how's your days been?
Boring.
Same as always.
It's the end of your vacation time?
Yeah.
You go back tomorrow or...
Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay.
But we still don't have any dungeons completed, right?
I don't think so. We also still don't have any strength upgrades.
Which is what's keeping us from completing Dodongos, isn't it?
No, we beat Dodongo.
Oh, right, yeah.
We couldn't keep going in Forest. Oh, okay.
Sure. Just the mirror shield just sitting there.
Yeah, why not?
At least it's in the right chunk of map. nice seam in the emulator.
Come on, give me as a target. There we go.
I still don't understand why they thought this was good, combat encounter design.
It took them a while to figure out how to make, like, one-on-one intense fights feel good with Zelda's combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was probably, like, I would say Wind Waker was when they figured it out, I think. By giving you the action counters.
Yeah, that was a good choice.
Action counters were kind of ended up being a pretty consistent design trend of that whole era of games, now that I think about it.
Kind of like time hits, but in an action game.
It's weirder that more games didn't do timed hits. As far as I know, it was mostly pretty much only the Mario RPGs and, like, Final Fantasy VIII.
Wait.
Doesn't some of
Yeah, there we go.
10's stuff kind of do that too?
10's... It's not... It's the limit breaks sort of do. Or overdrives is what they call them. But...
Fire Temple.
Oops, I just minimized all my windows.
Oh, I've only got 2 force keys now. I used one on a door. I really appreciate having this thing in game.
It's something that I feel like Zelda games should probably standardize in some regard.
Well, to be fair, they do. Well, the Zelda games do have that. It's just that this is a very quick reference that is very specific to just, like... Because, like, you can see all the medallions you have. It's never a question of where they are in the original, and...
To be fair, when you're in a dungeon, you only care about the keys for that dungeon itself, and you can see that. But, like, I'm just thinking about how, like, Zelda 1, you could use keys anywhere. As long as you had a key, the game didn't care where you got that key from.
Yeah. Well, something big. It's Gerudo training grounds, though, so I'm not surprised. There's a million chests in here.
That really important Dodongo's Cavern map.
Okay. Bigoron doesn't have anything, so...
Well, yeah, you already got the sword.
Wow, what a jump that guy did. He, like, I guess he bounced off the rock and...
Not in a position where he technically can't be.
I guess. Water Temple Key. Excellent.
Good job.
Thank you.
Did any other Zelda games end up doing time challenge rooms like this?
I don't think so.
I can't think of any, but that doesn't mean that they didn't.
Other than Majora,
But Majora's built on the same.
Yeah. Which one am I forgetting?
I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I'm just kind of saying it out loud. I'm on 4. Where's the last one?
Was there one over on the left side that you missed?
Okay, I'm just gonna try this again. I don't recall which one I forgot. There might have been. Let's see. What was that?
What, the yawn?
Oh, is that? I only heard a tiny bit of it.
Yeah, because I moved away from the microphone.
Oh, there it is. It was just up in the corner.
Yeah, that's kind of where
Yeah.
I figured you had forgotten one.
Alright. Right into the firewall. I remember in Nimpies when we used the block to push ourselves through fire. Because that seemed like the thing that made the most sense at the time.
Nimpies had a real chaos energy I can respect.
Why is there a white Wolfos in the desert? Where did they get these dogs from?
This room is surprisingly cold, that's why it's a white Wolfos.
Weird piece of architecture.
Yep.
Even for this game, it's weird.
I got the biggest prize.
You are winner.
Well, that's a boss key over there. Oh, it's a chest behind that one, not... Okay. I was like, it doesn't appear in the middle. It's already one there.
It's all the way across the room.
Finally, I'm strong.
Oh, thank God.
You can finally lift.
We can finally actually start completing some dungeons.
Oh, finally, I can see it over there. I don't know if you can tell what that is, but...
Please.
One shot?
From back here, it looks like a tiny woodcutter.
We already got a tiny woodcutter. It's the poacher saw. Jeez. It is not expected of you to do the water vortex room without Zora's Tunic. Oh, that's good.
Oh, good. You found another one.
Yeah, there's.
Now you can finish. Now you can finish Deku Tree.
Mm-hmm. After my first one got burned to pieces. I would like this thing to stop shooting at me.
It won't stop shooting at you.
I will make it stop shooting at me. Alright, let's head into the middle. And whatever this boss key is.
Something relevant.
Oh, that is important.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I needed that at some point, so better to find it now. I feel like I don't see any tiny chests in here. Or other big chests in here, I meant to say. Which is a bit surprising. This room usually has one just from the density of items. Alright, 30 sticks, I'll take it. Yeah, the only other chest is in there, and then there's okay, the chests that remain are the one in here, the one in the water vortex room, and then the 3 or 4? I forget exactly how many are in the room behind the silver gauntlet block. But this was fruitful. This was very fruitful.
Without buoyancy?
I can get the one chest in the middle of the haunted wasteland. And that's about it for here, but that's fine because now we have stuff for going as Kid.
Yeah, now you can go back and finish
Deku Tree.
Deku Tree. If you stay as an adult, you can finish Dodongo faster than you would otherwise too.
We did finish Dodongo.
Oh, we did, right. Why do I keep forgetting that?
Because we didn't for a while. We had to leave and come back.
We can progress further in Forest Temple.
Yep.
But we're still not guaranteed being able to finish it.
2 keys out of like 5? Yeah. Unlikely, and no boss key for it. We're unlikely to finish. But I can get the one that's in the middle of here before we leave. Oh, that's a big chest. Oh, and I have 21 tokens. I can get my 20 reward. I'll take it. Big bomb bag. It's something. So yeah, I think the course of action is probably go Kid. Actually, go Kid, Deku Tree. There's a couple of chests at the bottom of the well that I still need to get, and this would also be the time to do any bean planting that I haven't already.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I never marked beans. Oh, and I didn't mark Mirror Shield. Trying to think what else Like, we'll figure it out as we go, but, like, I'm trying to think anything immediate that we haven't done. Well, I do need to do, do need to go and visit Dampe for his, graveyard.
Now that you have the slingshot, you could start doing Jabu.
I can, yeah. I won't be able to. I know we know something important is in there. I just don't know how to. We can't finish it if I don't get Boomerang along the way. Anything in the shops that I have not bought? Well, there's a heart container in there. 115. Why not? That all looks normal. Yeah. Don't need any of that. I forget if there was anything else important inside the Vonchu shop, but I think we bought all of it. I think we bought
you have everything relevant.
Yeah. I haven't done the treasure chest game, but it doesn't expect you to do it without lens, and we still don't have lens.
I think Bombchu Shop was your bow? It might have had a Zora or a Goron tunic in it too. One of the shops I'm pretty sure had a tunic, but I can't remember which one.
Well, some of them have tunics without, or some of them have the tunics just as you would normally.
Yeah,
get them.
but they're the whoops you got eaten by a lifelike.
Yeah. I'm gonna just hang out here until nighttime because I want to do Dampe's thing as I go in there, and then we'll come back out and head to the forest. Yeah, I want to swap those. There we go. I must have walked out at like morning. I would like Sun Song. That'd be nice. What was it? We started Shadow Temple, but because we don't have lens, we don't have to keep going.
Yeah.
With Slingshot, I can do stuff in Child Spirit now. That'll probably be... Okay, so we'll do Deku Tree, and then we'll do Child Spirit.
This is a weird seed.
Yeah, it's honestly odd that we've barely been in any dungeons. Where do I need to use beans? I need one in Death Mountain, but I can't do that yet because I don't have Bolero.
Is there a flag you can set for Dampe to not take forever, or are you stuck at the whims of the RNG?
No, he just always does you can always do first.
Okay.
Cannot make him walk faster, though. Oh, I haven't talked to that guy on the roof yet. Didn't have hookshot when I was coming through here as adult. I know you can get to him as a kid, but I don't think I've ever made that jump. So first, there's this chest. A key. It's an ice trap. Damn.
I'm so glad that the ice traps can be
anything
in boxes that look like their progress.
Oh, there's something large there. I can see the chest sticking out. Oh, good. Finally, some more strength.
Yay!
We went from 0 to
Hero.
any.
As I get hit by this same spider twice.
I'm getting hit by the spider.
And then there's a chest down here. Oh no. I've been hit with an invisible ice trap and frozen by not only the ice but the redead too.
Oh no.
How unfortunate. There's one chest on the other side of one of the locked doors, but for one, there's a lot of holes that lens protects you from, and for two, I saw that it wasn't a big chest. So I don't really feel like doing it. So I said Deku Tree. We'll do that next.
If you're gonna go there, you may as well do the safe warp thing. Let's get there faster.
I gotta get out of a dungeon first.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. That does make sense.
At least unless you can think there's anything we could do in Hyrule Field, but I think we're pretty much tapped out on that.
I think we did most of Hyrule Field at this point. So, yeah, save. Reset. Still can't believe we got the Kokiri sword out of the original chest.
Something is this even randomized?
We still don't even know what Deku Tree has as an item. Or not as an item,
it could be,
as a medallion.
It could be functionally dead for all we know. It's just we are able to complete it.
Yeah. Alright, so Deku Shield. Literally the only way to get past this guy. Because there's no other way to, They won't pop out in any other way. That one and one other down further. That was not a mistake. I have the slingshot.
Oh god, Chaos Mode Randomizer.
Oh no.
It's just a healthy tree. Which I don't think is actually true. Deku Tree is not doing very well.
Grandpa is dying.
Is Deku Tree Yggdrasil?
Well, depending on which point in the Tales of Fantasia / Symphonia timeline you're talking about. I'm not going to finish that thought, but the fact that I could should scare you.
I've stopped being scared by you. You have a very particular set of skills. Did Fire Emblem ever do a world tree?
Sort of. There's a big-ass tree that Tiki hangs out in Awakening.
I guess that's true. I think Heroes didn't, even though it's all
I'm kind of
Norse, but I have no
surprised
idea.
considering, yeah.
Like, I have no idea, is the honest answer. Stop it.
No.
I can't actually get that Skulltula in there without Boomerang. You need bombs to get to it, and Boomerang to get it. Just this one random-ass Skulltula at the bottom of the Deku Tree.
Well, yeah, they gotta make you backtrack. Gotta add to that gameplay count.
There's 100 of them.
Gameplay.
And 100. Three is number one.
That will forever be stuck in my brain.
Yeah. am pretty sure that Master Quest changes the order and does not tell you.
I wouldn't put it past Master Quest.
What does the division sign on Goma's eye signify?
It's got a weird, fucked up eye on it.
I stole Goma's wallet.
Well, this was pointless.
Oh, it's just the emerald. Anyway.
Doubly pointless.
Kokiri Forest has been very vanilla.
I guess
I said
Jabu?
I said child spirit.
Child Spirit and Jabu are probably our next best bets. And we know Jabu is required, but we kind of want the boomerang, right?
Yeah. I can't think of anything in Jabu or in Child Spirit that requires the boomerang, other than like maybe a Skulltula.
I think they're Skulltulas, but like...
Yeah. This was a really good part of the original game, to be honest. Like, knowing that you could just kind of... Or realizing, hey, wait, I actually have to go back to being child for this one was pretty interesting. Because up to that point, you kind of go adult and don't really look back.
You stick to it because, like, all the items you pick up as an adult are only relevant as adult.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually... I realize it's not true, because you do have to go back and forth for Bottom of the Well, but... I appreciate that they had, you know, you do have reason to swap. Well, apparently I have 2 Spirit Temple keys. Not 1. Oh. Fire keys, get my shield off of me.
Did you lose another Deku shield?
No. I stopped in time. Oh, shit. Okay. Go left first. And fight a big old Stalfos.
Just a regular sized Stalfos. The big old Stalfos doesn't come until Twilight Princess.
Ooh, I got broken stick. Nice. I don't even know why, or how or why Broken Stick ends up working, but it's very nice that it does. I think you're intended to use Boomerang for this because of the arc that it flies in, but like...
You are...
Boomerang.
Yeah, you're supposed to, I think, but like...
You just don't need to. Oh, Epona's song doesn't do anything at this point.
It gets you horse racing.
Horse racing shouldn't have any, or the horse race shouldn't have an effect. It only gets you a cow, I think. Unless there's a piece of heart on the horse race, and then there's the cow.
I don't remember, but like, you've already... Anything you would need the horse for, you have already...
Yeah, like the main reason for the horse is the jump if you don't have long shot. Wow, why did that Wallmaster give me so many rupees?
Wow, yeah, you're right.
Too bad you can't just, you know, pick that thing, pick up that Skulltula token from this side of the wall.
To be fair, we're also past the point of needing them.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm right there. Link, put your hand through the grate.
Do you seriously think Link is smart enough to put his hand through a grate?
No. If he did, he'd get it stuck.
He's good at puzzles. Putting your hand into something is not a puzzle.
No, Link, don't put your hand in that. It's the garbage disposal.
The puzzle is how to get his hand through without getting mauled.
No, Link, don't put your hand in that one either. That's the Gom Jabbar!
Being able to kill things with pots is really is worth it every time.
Have you picked up a pot lately? I'm pretty sure you could kill most spiders with one.
In this video, I will kill spiders with a pot. Multiple.
I love how that's what you're focusing on, and not the fact that I said most.
Which spider do you think you can't kill with a pot?
The tiny little fast fuckers.
You just need to get better at throwing pots.
You need more pots. There's the point where you end up taking a pottery class just so you have ammunition. I think you're supposed to use Bomb Shoot for this, but you can absolutely just do it with a timed throw.
Terraria Star Cannon, but it shoots pottery.
Where's the second one? Yeah, there he is. Hello to everybody that's been watching. I've not been paying that much attention to chat, but it is a thing.
I've been paying attention to chat. I'm on a hand. Let's see. Let's get that chest down there. Give Link some concussive damage real quick. Let this one be a ice trap too. Why not? Oh, this one's actual progress. Well, sometimes you have to have progress.
Sometimes you have to succeed. Yes, Artix, you missed an ice trap. You missed 2 ice traps, actually.
It was a key chest.
Yeah. And then there was just another random one. It was one disguised as a big chest, though. Right. I need some bombs here. How did... Okay. Link's got an arm. He threw that bomb straight over the Beamos.
Well, you did get 2 strength upgrades.
You're right.
Clearly, he's been lifting.
You can absolutely turn up the number of ice traps. I'm pretty sure there's an option for it. I just... you need... Yeah, like, there is a setting for lots of extra ice traps, basically, because it's funny to the viewers.
Also to me.
I'm not looking to make you laugh. Well, I got a spare Deku shield for those moments where something goes wrong.
Spirit Temple sort of always felt like a weird sort of outlier to me.
In what way?
Just... It's more... Even for the context of an Ocarina of Time dungeon, it feels like it's the heaviest on puzzles. Like, a variety of puzzles instead of one key puzzle that is repeated throughout the whole thing, you know?
Yeah, even the light stuff isn't that, like, prominent. It features a bit on the adult side and a little bit on the kid side, but otherwise, not that much. time. There's too much restraint with these guys.
It's also funny that they throw big nuts at you here. As a kid, is the first time you would see it in a normal playthrough.
Yeah. It certainly feels like a good boss for the kid, because you're, you know, with a weaker weapon set.
Yeah, it's just funny that that's...
Yeah. That's what they chose. Water Temple. Okay, well, Kid Spirit didn't yield anything. We can do Adult Spirit now, though, because we got the,
You have the Mirror Shield.
I have Mirror Shield and Silver Gauntlet, so we can do Adult Spirit.
Other angles of potential progress.
That's Farrar's Wind on the thing. Oh, we did just use all of our keys in Spirit. There's 5 in total. We have 0 now. Well, the thing that we had said, we want to check out, Jabu. So, what's the fastest way to get to Jabu? I have to warp out of here anyway, but... It's probably a save warp back to the forest and then over to the river. So yeah, we'll do Kid Jabu before going back to Adult. Hello, as more people come in. Hello, hello, hello. So Ty, how's your level thing going?
I am just rushing through and setting all the sprite headers because I slapped SA1 on this thing.
So this is from what year?
2012.
Nice. How many levels?
It looks like 10. Nope, 9. 9 levels.
Was it all unique?
It is kinda. I remember making these. I remember what they look like, but it's weird. It's a weird project.
Okay.
Like, I remember my initial reasoning for making it. I was like, I'm gonna make a quick hack, and then I'm going to essentially do a reloaded version, was the original idea, to learn how to do stuff I didn't know at the time.
Oh, so make some levels, and then make it fancy.
Yeah. Because at the time, it was like, I hadn't done SMW hacking in a very long time. And I was like, okay, I should learn how to do all this fancy shit, right?
Yeah.
And then I never did the reload. So this is a wholly vanilla, barely any map 16 editing.
Why did I play that song? I'm too busy talking.
Here's the level. It's just radishes, mushrooms, and cement platforms.
Now we know the source.
It is aggressively, like, even though it's like really basic and vanilla, it's aggressively something I made. The first level is like vanilla dirt colored blue with bright green grass and digging chucks. It's like, oh, yeah.
Even back then, you loved them digging chucks.
Yeah.
You showed me a picture of a Porcupuffer level too.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty neat. It's got the background built on layer 1, and it's rising, falling layer 2 with the water built on layer 1. So it's like the SMB3 type
Yeah.
levels that had the boss pass, but with the Porky Puffer instead. Yeah, all I have to do is fix the lava particles on that one level, and then it should be all bug-free. If it's good or not, I can't tell you, but it'll be bug-free.
That's what matters.
Mm-hmm. The final boss is Roy.
Is there a reason? Did you have lore?
No, it was just I slapped the boss. I made it in like a week, and I didn't want to design a Lemmy Wendy room, so I think I just picked Roy.
It's a power move. I don't feel like making another custom level, so I'm gonna just use the original. Maybe in the remastered you would have made a custom level.
Remaster, it's just a custom boss, but with Roy hastily slapped over for the graphics. Roy boss thwomp.
Oh right, there's no chest up here. The one that had Black Plague was Super Mario Infinity 2. Those are old. And not very good these days. If anything, those hacks could really use an update. The only update you gotta do is add multi-midpoint.
Why did I put a P-switch in this level with nothing that gets revealed by the P-switch?
Why didn't you?
Oh, I'm just gonna slap down some
bonus
of them
coins.
invisible POW coins on layer 2. That way you gotta move up and down to get them. There.
Just a big old coin tangle.
I'm actually really proud of this level's gimmick, and I want to revisit it. Level 1 has like a metric ton of coins in it, and a green star block. So of course it does.
These enemies have a weird reaction to being stunned.
Yeah, that's funky.
Oh wait, something with the mantas. There was a hint about the mantas giving us something. We thought we needed boomerang. Okay. Also, that's looking like a tunic color.
Oh, pink?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is what would be boomerang, which means we can't... Also, Rudo's gone because I forgot to take her in with me, but that's fine. That's not the that's not the switch where you leave her. I guess we can't do anything else here yet because of that.
but we do now have proper access to Fire Temple.
Yeah.
And a couple keys for it.
Yeah, we have access to Fire Temple without Bolero. You gotta do a hover for it, but it doesn't matter. We also, oh no, we have Hookshot for it. Okay, so Fire Temple is probably the main thing. The other room is a bubble room. I don't remember if you can actually get into the do the bubble room without her. No, without the boomerang. I'll try. It's just a matter of figuring out which room, because yeah, there's 5 rooms up here. 3 of them have boomerang requirements. This is not the one. Can't do that one. No, I think there's one more. I think you're correct about the bubble room. I don't remember what's in it, but I think you are correct. Maybe not? Oh, that one blocks like 2 hallways then. Okay, yeah, we can't do this. Anything else to do as child before I just go ahead and warp back?
You finished? You finished Dodongo, you finished Deku, Jabu were...
Waiting on. I have 3 keys for Shadow now. I have no Gerudo Training Ground keys. Yeah, I think it's just we'll go to Adult.
We still need Zora Tunic for Adult. But other than that, I think we pretty much have access to we have access to all the dungeons.
Yeah, other than not having Lens, or no, I have access to Water Temple. I'm not expected to do it without Zora Tunic.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
that's
and I have
what
access to Shadow, but same thing.
You can't finish it, but you can at least get into that one.
I can't get into. Can't do anything in Shadow because I don't have Lens. I mean, there's like... I did do the hover boots section. I'm gonna do like the first 2 rooms on the bottom floor of Adult Spirit, just because there's a couple of chests there, and it doesn't really hurt to just do those real fast. Oh, right, I can do this as well. I don't really know why I'm bothering, but I am. Never mind. That thing goes way faster than I thought. It's just Ferrar's Wind, and I don't really need it. Oh, I can also do the room in the back of Gerudo Training Ground that requires the Silver Gauntlets. I did not mean to hit that button, but you know what? I'll take it. That worked. That took care of a problem. Alright, so that didn't get us anything. I figured it was worth a shot. But we'll go to Graveyard now, because that'll get us close to Death Mountain. Oh, and I can also get the guy on top of... Oh. Alright, well, I did not get the chest in here from lighting the torches, so you know what? Works for me as well. That is a big chest. No, it isn't.
Ooh,
the
nice.
camera was just zoomed in. Shadow Temple has the fire medallion. Means either Forest or Jabu has the other's Shadow Spirit medallion. Oh, I can turn in shadow, or I can turn in 20 skulls. And yeah, I can get the guy on the roof now. I'm rich.
Congrats.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could pull money from video games out into the real world?
Huh.
Or is that just called esports?
Yeah, it's called esports.
Turn your gacha currencies into real currency. Useless. Compass for the bottom of the well.
How unfortunate.
What if you could turn real world money into video game money? Look, Ardix, it's trying times. We're all trying to find ourselves alternative sources of income. There's no reason to buy this, but I have no reason for all the money I have. Yeah, you make a good point about it. Like, that is true. That's not the Zora tunic. Oh, I gotta turn on... That's right, I have a hot pink... Goron tunic to wear now.
Congrats. Wonderful.
I've got 4 Fire Temple keys. I don't have the boss key. So I have to be a little careful about which ones I choose. I don't want to go down into the underside corridors to get the Hi, Darunia. I did buy some beans earlier. Oh, there's a key there. Another Shadow Temple key. It's looking like we should be doing Shadow soon, but like I said, we don't have lens. Just show me Bean Man's house, Nintendo. Stop hiding Bean Man's house from us.
I need the beans. I need the beans.
I'm thinking about those magic beans.
Are you, though?
Yeah. They're colorful. Man, Link looks fabulous. Oh hey, I learned Bolero. So, the only thing that Bolero does for me is lets me bring Kid Link to the Death Temple, or Death Mountain Crater, so that I can lay beans down and get the one item on top of the beans, or on top of the pillar in the crater. Damn it, I did not want to cast fire. Death Temple, yes.
I'm gonna upgrade that. Let's see.
Oh no. Well, Ardix, I hope you're happy.
I am.
God, I'm still thinking of Nimpies half the time when I play this stuff. Like how this room, every slope was, you just slid straight down it and the lava was instant reset. Nimpies was fucked up. It was pretty good, but it was fucked up. Actually, pretty good seems a bit generous for a description. It was okay. I'm gonna need keys real soon. It's gonna be a case where I should have gone to the Gerudo training grounds, done that, and then come here. Like, that's gonna be what it is. Another forest temple key. Well, that's true. We didn't go back to forest because we said we didn't really think we had enough keys to finish it, but we may have to step inside it, which that's fine. I might have saved the colors to be this way. I think at one point I set up a multi-world for me and somebody else in an LGBT server, and I'm thinking the colors stayed even though I randomized the rest. It must have just saved, because I made that multi-world a while ago, like months ago, and we never ended up doing it, so it must have just saved all the cosmetics.
To be fair, it is a powerful set of colors.
It is. Door. Yeah. Time to change the room. I didn't remember that I saved that the tunic colors were like this. I thought that I had randomized these again, but it doesn't matter. It also looks like this is as far as we go. I might be able to get the chest in this room. Yeah. Yeah, that's it in here. Well, at least we can get back to Fire Temple faster now. I guess Forest Temple. No, wait. I think Gerudo Training Grounds to get the stuff in the back room, because there's like 3 or 4 chests in it. And then we'll do Forest Temple, because if we get any keys from that back room, like, that would be important. Can I do anything else in any of Ganon's rooms? I don't think so. I need Golden Gauntlet before I can get any of the chests in the light trial. And I can't complete any of them because I don't have any I don't have light arrows yet. I think I can shoot the sun even though the cloud cover is up on Lake Hylia. Like, if I have some reason to remember that, like, apparently that's a thing. Like, even though the point was, oh, you shoot the sun, and you can't see where the sun is. But it might be something that they changed for Rando to help speed up time. Or, like, so you didn't have so many time sinks to have to sit there and go through. Oh, right, I fixed the bridge. That means I can do horseback archery. That's right, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, there are actually a few things I can do in Lake Hylia as adult now, because I have hookshot. I definitely turned off the 1500 points prize for this. Even though I made it. Still, you have to do it twice. Oh no, you don't. You do get to have both. Okay. I'm basically gonna Gerudo Training Ground, then I'm gonna leap into the canyon, go to the lake. Wait, that's not, I'm not paying attention.
Man, if only there were so many fucking chests in Gerudo Training Ground.
Yeah. It's one of the best places to go in these things, just because of the high density. I did not do Water Room because I don't have Zora Tunic, and it doesn't expect you to do it without it. I'm gonna take my tunic off.
Room full of like-likes.
This room is stressful. So yeah, there's 4 chests in here. And I think they're all small. Yeah, they're all small, no keys. Okay, so I'm not warping out, I'm gonna cast myself into the canyon. Yeah, I could probably do Water Room. Excellent. Great jump on my part. Yeah, I think randomized note colors come based off of the button colors. Alright, so... Iron boots. I think I'll take care of the clams first. Oh, that's... I went right through that one. Well, that is a big chest. It's funny, this kind of toggling the boots on and off would never be something anyone would do outside of Rando, where you have the ability to switch them on and off.
Yep.
I got my vanity item.
Nice.
Now I will cast myself into the canyon. It's like being thrown into the harbor, except there's a much larger fall. I'm pretty sure that rock down there is scrubs only. But I may as well check it. I'm right here.
Go hang out with the scrubs.
I don't want to be a scrub. It's not even scrubs, it's... Huh. I don't know this one. This is a weird, unique grotto that nobody ever sees. I broke this already, right? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense that the mirror shield doesn't reflect stuff. If you start climbing that ladder as soon as you get up to here, that Gwei will absolutely just knock you off. Yes, there is a setting for fast Scarecrow. There's also a setting to just start you with the flag for having Scarecrow song done, so you don't even need to go and set a song. Yeah, we did just miss Sun. So I guess you could, in vanilla, leave Water Temple, come out to the thing, shoot the sun, have long shot, and get fire arrows before beating Morpha. As long as you have Scarecrow song. But it would be kind of weird to do. Like, that's a very... There's not much gain in the slightest. I'm surprised there isn't an option to change the arrow trails.
Oh, man.
What's up?
No, just... This is kind of the slow point of randomizers.
Yeah.
Slowly poking at the puzzle box until a piece moves.
Yep.
I'm gonna go grab a drink, so I'll be back in a minute.
That's a bottle with blue fire. Well, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not exactly something I need. I'm pretty sure I've done all the blue fire. Well, if it's just blue fire, I still have a bottle for it, but I don't think... No, it is a bottle. Okay. So I have my 4 bottles. I can't do adult fishing still. I don't think there's a... I can't remember if there's a scarecrow for him or not, for adult fishing or not. You shot the in the original you shoot the sun and it gives you fire arrow, so yeah, it makes sense. Oh no, there is a scarecrow for adult fishing, so let's do that. I think adult fishing is 13 pounds. Alright, let's see. I like how, I think somebody mentioned it, but it is funny that it plays the enemy battle music when you're fishing. And reeling in. £10. That's not enough to get me the reward, I'm pretty sure. Never mind, it is. Okay. They must just make you catch a fish.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
I went fishing and I got a heart container.
Okay.
Forest Temple, I think.
Yeah, that's our only available avenue left, isn't it?
I think so. Like, there's probably some small things I've forgotten about, but that's kind of the... This is kind of the main... The main one I can think of that we hadn't been able to make progress in yet. So I'm gonna go and, even though I don't need to... Oh no, I've already fought these guys. So, Ligwity discovered that if you don't come in here and fight these two Stalfos down in this room, then the room above, where it has the bow, the second fight doesn't start there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd never encountered that before, but I wanted to make sure because we left the dungeon.
Spring
Wait a sec. I'm at no risk of getting eaten. Hell yeah. Yeah, now I can pull stuff. I don't know why just this block requires... It requires a strength upgrade that you will always have at this point in vanilla. There is no way to not have a strength upgrade at this point.
And it's literally just that one, huh?
I think the two in this room.
Okay.
But yeah, just this one room. I don't know
and, like,
why.
there's no reason to hard code that.
Yeah. My guess is that might have been something in... Actually, I don't even know if this one requires it or not. Because you can't get up to it without...
Maybe there was a build where you got the Silver Gauntlet strength upgrade before coming here or something.
I mean, maybe.
Like, I know it's not the Silver Gauntlets you need for it, but, like...
Hey... Lens of Truth. Shadow Temple is on the menu. But yeah, it's just weird. Like, there's nothing that suggests, like, the answer is, you know, there was probably a point where you needed it to push that green block, but, like, it doesn't exist anymore, and they just so happen to use one in this room.
Yeah, or maybe there was a build of the game where you could go adult as soon as you got to Hyrule,
Castle.
to Castletown the first time.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
It's such a weird thing.
Fun fact, if you use Lens of Truth on my chat messages, they all disappear. Said by nobody. Weird. Alright, so that was the original boss chest. We're still missing the boss key for this temple. Like, even
we're
if
missing, like, a bunch of boss keys, aren't we?
Yeah, we're missing Fire, Water, and Forest. So, like, even if we do get through it, we still need the keys. I mean,
and
actually...
God knows where they're at.
I mean, actually, no. The answer is we don't need the keys. We don't need to actually fight bosses. There's two things we're missing at this point before we can finish the game. Light arrows and golden gauntlets, and that's literally it. Because then I can just wander into Ganon's castle and start taking down the trials.
Is there anything we can do in Ganon's castle right now that might be what's actually holding us up?
I don't think so. Because the only chests I know of are the ones in the light arrow, or the light trial, and that requires golden gauntlet.
We have the boss key for the castle too.
Yeah, but you can't get into the middle without doing all the trials, and we have 4 trials. Does lens show invisible pose? No, I don't think it does. Oddly enough. key for the Forest Temple. I remember when going through Master of Time, we were trying to figure out, like, does the glowing eyes, does it mean something?
How does game define the Helican?
Yeah.
And the answer is somewhere in the code.
And then the game just... No matter what emulator we play on, the skeleton exploding like that... I'm gonna assume because it, like, breaks the whole skeleton into a bunch of models. Or something. But it's weird.
Nimpai's making ice arrows insta-kill skeletons is fucked up and wrong because everybody knows the undead resist frost magic.
So it turns out that that's not entirely Nimp. Like, Nimpi's made it easier, but like if you've managed to land an ice arrow on a Stalfos, they will instantly you can then just hit them for a single attack, and it basically takes their HP to 1.
Yeah, fire works on zombies because they have flesh to burn, but... skeletons don't.
It's just really, really hot fire that makes the bones super brittle. A lot of weird RPG cliches that make, like, no real sense once you think past it even a little bit, though.
My wallet is as full as it could ever be. Even after they added the the wallet that goes to 999.
Fucked up.
Oh, wait, no, wrong way. All the bean coin I can buy, you're right. And then I can cash them out and do an illegal.
Openly manipulate an unregulated market.
It's what we're best at.
You know, it's funny how Majora's Mask is the game that's ostensibly about death, when this is the one where more than half the dungeons involve, like, you know...
Yeah.
Crypts. The dungeon itself literally dying as you complete it.
Yeah, there's a lot to this game.
The potential death of the race if, you know, you don't clear out their minds. It's just weird that that's like a recurring theme in this game.
Like, a lot of the dungeons in it are weird and creepy.
You know,
one of the, as someone who is definitely more of a Majora's Mask liker than an Ocarina liker, I've come to appreciate the game a lot more after my first time playing it.
But yeah, like, Spirit Temple. Not super overt about it, but yeah, a lot of the theming is about death. You got, like, the Anubis enemies and stuff in there. The character literally, like, they act like she dies in it. You know, she doesn't really, but...
She got better.
You know, Shadow Temple and its whole everything, this dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Water Temple has a little bit of that going on, but it's not really like...
It's not overt. It's not really on its face. But even the Fire Temple is kind of...
Fire Temple has a spooky vibe to it, but there's nothing really...
Yeah.
But yeah, then you have Majora's Mask, the game where death is a very heavy and prevalent theme throughout the whole fucking thing. And, like, the one dungeon that actually sort of even remotely plays into that is, Ikana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I'm not even talking about the fan theories, it's just... The actual text of the game is that Majora's Mask does have a lot to do with, you know...
Death of a civilization.
Death of the people, death of the people with the masks, people living out their last moments.
At least Majora is, like, about that through the whole game, you know?
Yeah, it's a well-done theme because it's consistent.
Yeah, it's just weird in Ocarina because it's not really a dark game. It's just... or it's not intended to really be a dark game, let's say.
This is one of the Zeldas where they don't really have an overall thesis to it. You know, there's no message.
Yeah. I think there's maybe one more chest in here.
Which isn't to say that, you know, like, Zelda games pretty consistently, if they do have any amount of messaging, it's, you know, very light.
Yeah, I think you're right, Artix. I don't think there's an additional anything down here. I just want to double check though. Oh, there's a Skulltula on the room that...
Also, now that I think about it, it's funny that this is the game that introduces Phantom Ganon, because, like, the fuck does he have to do with this dungeon at all?
Yeah. I'm gonna
I guess maybe you could do some sort of interpretation of it's whatever evil spirit is in the house finding something in Link's mind to be creepy.
I'm gonna guess it's another leftover of development. They needed a boss for this temple.
They already had one from the canceled painting prototype, because this entire dungeon Yeah.
Yeah, like when I say, oh, like, most of the other bosses, you can at least theorize, you know, who or what they are and what they're doing there.
Mm-hmm.
But Ganondorf has no connection to the Forest Temple at all.
Yeah. It's not like it's his old mansion. It's not like anything like that.
And usually Zelda games are pretty good about tying the boss to, you know, the theming of the dungeon and the story of what's happening in the zone.
And if not, at the very least, the boss makes sense for the location.
Yeah, you can...
Oh, the boss is a thing on fire.
Yeah, if they don't explain it, then you can at least infer why it is the boss of the area.
Yeah.
Like, Twilight Princess has the Star-Lord fight. They don't ever explain what the fuck is up with him.
But he's a big old skeleton, and you've been fighting in a place with a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah, he's a big old skeleton in a pit in the place called Arbiter's Grounds. You know, you can infer a lot from that particular combination.
Golden scale? Okay, I can do one thing with that. I can do Lakeside Lab. Yeah, the spinner boss is Star-Lord. Did you know you can soft lock yourself during a Star-Lord fight?
I did not, and I know that game like the back of my hand. How does that happen?
In the cutscene, when you bounce off of him, you basically cause a cutscene to happen where he falls down because you knocked out another vertebrae. Yeah. If you do it on the second hit, if you get bounced in such a way that you accidentally bounce back through the vertebra another time, it counts as the second hit, the third hit, transitions Link to the rest of the fight, to the second half, but
the boss doesn't move with him.
Yes. I actually had that happen to me on console, on a replay once.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and at that point there's nothing you can do because he's so far above you, and the only way to hurt him is, in fact, with Spinner. But the game thinks you're somewhere, and yeah.
I do think my favorite Zelda game about matching bosses to the dungeons they're in is Link's Awakening, though, where, except for Catfish's Maw, effectively pretty much all... Catfish's Maw and Turtle Rock, all the dungeons are named after the bosses.
Yeah.
Tail Cave.
Tail Cave, Bottle Grotto,
Key.
I forget what the slime one is.
It's Key Cavern. So that one doesn't.
That one's a little weird, but like the theming of the whole exterior of it is eyeballs. So
yeah.
But Angler, what is it? Is it Angler Cave? It's Angler something.
It's not Catfish Maw. Angler Cavern.
But yeah, Catfish Maw, which is the weird one because the boss is the eel. Face Shrine, which... That poor boss. That poor boss that got degraded to a mini-boss in the Oracle games.
Hey, Boomerang.
Well, we can do Jabu now.
Yeah. At this point, it's just the search for those two items. The light arrow and the gold gauntlet.
Do we know what our reward for Shadow Temple
stand
is?
here? I'm allowed to stand here?
Oh.
Okay.
That seems incorrect. But yeah, to finish the Link's Awakening dungeon stuff, Eagle Tower. And then you have,
That went up way higher than I thought.
and then you have, Turtle Rock, which is a weird one because it's... Nothing about that dungeon has anything to do with turtles except how you get into it.
No, you see, the boss was the turtle outside.
No, the boss is Hothead.
No, I know, but remember, you have to fight the turtle outside.
How was that turtle even alive?
Very carefully.
Link's Awakening is such a good fucking game.
Still haven't beaten it. There's a lot of video games I probably should play and beat that I haven't.
That's how I feel.
Well, if the rumors are true, there's a non-zero chance that it might be coming to Switch Online.
Oh yeah, the original.
It's probably not. You're gonna get shit like fucking... God,
You're gonna
what?
get Super Mario Land 1, but not Super Mario Land 2. You're gonna get the original Metroid 2. That's gonna be the only classic... Oh no, I guess we got Super in the original. We're not gonna get the GBA ones, though. Never gonna get the GBA ones.
You're not gonna get the GBA ones because they're just gonna re-release those as, like, updates somewhere down the line, probably.
Wrong. They'll
But
put...
we're never going to get a legal way to... No, we're never getting a legal way to play Fusion again.
Oh, I got the winner heart. Yeah, I was gonna say we get Fusion because Dread coming up.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna get Zero Mission, but not Fusion. This is Nintendo.
You are gonna get at least one of the Mario Picrosses, yes.
Actually, wait, no. Fusion is still legally available on the Wii U, so...
Yeah.
What's the Panel de Pon replacement gonna be? Is it gonna be Pokemon Puzzle Challenge?
That's a good one, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It's
Because,
actually...
like...
That's actually already on the 3DS eShop.
Oh, we're totally getting Mole Mania, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely getting Mole Mania.
I think you get a weird one. We're gonna get the weird Turok Game Boy Color game that I have.
Well, yeah. The question is what kind of
Come on.
what kind of shovelware games are you going to get? Like fucking Jelly Boy. Yeah, the fact that we have Panel de Pon and as far as I know, as far as I can remember, we don't have Tetris Attack.
No, we don't.
Is why I think we're gonna get a weird version of one of those style of games. It's not gonna be the one that anybody actually wants.
Wait,
To be fair, people wanted Puyo 2 over Kirby's Avalanche, so...
Mean Bean Machine.
If Sega puts a Genesis on there, we'll get a Mean Bean Machine. They really like putting Mean Bean Machine in the Sonic compilations or something.
I still can't believe that Mean Bean Machine just fucking has Carbuncle in it.
Yeah, he's just chilling, don't worry.
Another Fire Temple key to go a little bit further.
The weird thing is how we still don't have an N64 emulator, like an official one, on the Switch, despite the fact that the Wii U had one, and the Wii.
I mean, let's be honest, it's weird that they don't have just more stuff.
It's weird that they only have NES and Super Nintendo.
It's weird that way they don't have more stuff on those services to begin with. Like, I don't know. This is gonna be a classic gamer, gamer thing. Like, oh, how hard could it be to put this stuff out there? But
the answer is probably it's tied up in licensing rights with companies that are long dead.
Well, no. But even Nintendo's own stuff.
Yeah.
Well, then
in that case, I'm guessing it's a lot of.
Why would Nintendo put the N64 up when they just released and killed the Super Mario 3D collection?
I'm guessing with the case of the Nintendo's first-party stuff, they probably just didn't keep the fucking source code, and they don't talk about it the way other companies do. You know?
No, they did keep the source code. We know because it got leaked. It exists. They're the only company that archived their shit.
Yeah, I just mean overall, like...
The weird one, the weird one I don't expect them to do, if, you know, the rumors are true, is we're not going to see a single one of the GBA Fire Emblem games.
Oh, of course not. Never. I can't imagine... they only did 7 on the Wii U, right?
No, I think 8 got a Wii...
yeah, they did both.
Okay. But either way, I can't imagine either of them had many people purchase them, you know? It was me, I'm the one person that bought FE7 on the Wii U and never played it. I've beaten Super Mario World on every Nintendo console that has it. What? To be fair, supposedly the reason why Nintendo's NES ROMs have the header they do is because they hired the guy that made the
INES header.
Yeah, they hired him and they just used his existing tools.
That is a useless key. So we're at 0 keys left. But at least we got Boomerang. I guess the thing is, it's just surprising. Well, I don't know if I should say it's totally surprising, but like, it's just weird that they don't have more stuff out on the shop, or not on the free service faster. Or like when they did the Wii U Virtual Console, how it just like didn't include so much of the stuff that came out for the Wii Virtual Console. Some of it licensing, sure, but even Nintendo's own stuff. And it's clear that they aren't cool with doing the licensing, because like half the games that come out for the Switch Online service are licensed.
I mean, Nintendo had to navigate the... I don't know if it would be navigate. For the Puyo license, it's owned by Sega now, but they did kind of have to probably navigate untangling that a bit.
Yeah, Sega didn't own it for the one that is on the Switch list.
Yeah, but then you've also got, like, just like all the weird and random games that have come out on there. You know, you got stuff from Sunsoft, you got stuff from just all kinds of companies that were made stuff back in the NES days. It's the drip feed logic, yeah, but then they come out with just like all kinds of the weird stuff. That...
Was anybody really that desperate to get their hands on whatever the last set of releases was? Also, yeah, like companies that can sit there and
release compilations. Yeah, sure, like that makes sense. I'm not really surprised that, for example, Capcom isn't giving us a Mega Man on there. Well, yeah, like Curtis says, the drip feed isn't even at consistent pace. These days, it's like...
You get something you get a completely unannounced thing like every quarter, and it's 2 games nobody cares about.
Yeah. Like, the initial drop of 20 Super Nintendo games was, like, they were really good picks, but it's weird. They'll put in the effort when they want to. Because, like, think about the SNES Classic and stuff like that. I mean, it has a lot on there. Like, I forgot it by default has, like, Final Fantasy VI on it.
Star Fox 1 and the
2.
Unreleased 2.
It has Mega Man X. Like, there's a lot on there that's just, it's weird and surprising. I didn't realize all of it was on there, and it shows that they are willing to do the licensing for stuff.
Mario 3D All-Stars and, to a lesser extent, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, the Switch release, feel like they were weird experiments to see if they could get away with it, and I think the general backlash was enough to make them say, we could do this, but it's going to, if we keep doing this, it's going to ruin our image. You know?
I mean, if 3D All-Stars had both the galaxies, I think people would have been a lot more, you know, both the galaxies and wasn't a timed release. I think
yeah, the fact that it was a timed release is the really, like, why?
And...
For what purpose? Because, like, you could put that out there forever and never change the price that you charge for it, and people will keep buying it.
Yeah. It's not like... I mean, like... Nobody... I imagine not even some at Nintendo understand why they did it. Like, you know, people who aren't in charge of the business decisions.
It's like...
But, like...
If you look at the original Super Mario All-Stars, not only was it not, like, a limited print, they updated it with Mario World later.
Updated it with Mario World later, and then essentially re-released it on the Wii.
Yeah.
Weird.
And the other thing I can think of that's in a similar situation is the Kirby Dream Collection. People forget that that came out, but, you know.
Dream Collection's weird.
Yeah,
it's a
like
weird release.
Kirby Dream Collection is weird because it's such a huge amount of effort put into that one compared to the Mario All-Stars release.
Would Sakurai still have been involved with it at that point? I forget when he kind of went hands off with the Kirby series.
I don't think he was involved at that point.
Like, I actually can't. I know he wasn't really. He was not involved at all with Star Allies. But I can't remember if that's been a thing since Return or.
Doesn't Dream Collection have 2 versions of Dreamland because it's got Dreamland and Kirby Superstar?
Yes.
Yeah, but the one in Superstar doesn't really count.
The one in Superstar is just a reimagining.
A very short reimagining.
To be fair, original Kirby's Dream Land is also if you know what you're doing, it's like maybe a 30-minute game. Tops.
Yeah. I think Jabu is my only... Jabu and Lakeside. I wish I had Serenade. I'm gonna get my horse. I'm gonna go to the Lakeside lab. Do the dive. And then I'm gonna go child and finish Jabu. I guess I can do one more... Well, I can't even do one more key in fire, because the key that I have gets me into a room that doesn't even get me a chest. And I need another key to get into the other large room that leads towards the, Oh, I know what I can do, actually. Now that I have horse, I can do a big Poe. I have it set to just one big Poe.
The problem is the water temple shouldn't be required because we don't have a free Zora tunic yet.
Yeah, like, I might just buy one at this point, because, like... Yeah. But it's not technically something I should be doing yet, according to the in-logic stuff. And, like, yeah, you don't have to follow logic, but I like to because it kind of directs me a bit better instead of getting off path.
Not following logic is how speedrunners get themselves in really stupid situations where they forget to check really obvious things.
Ganon's castle key. That doesn't... I don't think that gets me further. Actually, no, that's both keys for Ganon Castle. But yeah, like... Artist is right in that we have basically everything now, so like...
Yeah.
There's no point to not... There's no way to get myself in trouble. What was it? It was Goron's shop, I think, had it?
God, I don't fucking remember.
Well, I just remember Artix yelling at me, and I think we were in the crater. Artix, yell at me more. Twilight Princess rando? The thing is, the closer you get to modern times with Zelda, the harder it is for, like, randomized stuff because it scripts the game so much more.
Yeah, like, the thing about Ocarina is that there's
very little scripting.
Relatively few flags that need to be set. It's why Wind Waker also still works for rando. But, like, Twilight Princess has very strict and rigid structure to it in terms of like do this event so this event can trigger. You could probably do like the Oracle games as randos.
Probably.
They wouldn't be super interesting because you would have to go through and turn off a bunch of scripting.
There's at least a little bit of scripting in those.
Because there's a lot of things that don't trigger until you are at until it sees certain checks done, but like...
I think Majora is actually a bad game for scripted. Or for randomized. At least one I wouldn't really care to play too much. And the reasoning is basically... wait. Sorry.
It'd be a lot like a Metroid Prime 3 rando for Majora's Mask. Where you could do it, but it probably wouldn't be fun.
Well, the main reason I'd say I don't think it works great is, there's very little in the game in terms of, like, gates and checks.
Yeah, I guess if you find a way to get to the end of the 4 dungeons, you can just go beat the game.
Yeah, your main 4 items are basically the arrows and the bow, and also hookshot and the masks.
Here's the thing: as long as you have the bow and the arrow and like the Zora mask, that's it. You're in go mode.
It also means that you're basically stuck with a huge pool of items that are mostly just the masks used to gain heart pieces. And also there's 50 heart pieces dumped into the item pool.
Twilight Princess would have a similar problem of,
Twilight Princess has 45 heart pieces, I think?
It has a lot of fucking heart pieces.
Yeah, Twilight Princess was the weird game where they did... Forest Temple has Shadow Medallion. Which means Jabu has the last spiritual stone. What was I in the middle of saying? Yeah, it's just... It doesn't have... Like, Ocarina works because it has a whole bunch of, lateral upgrades. I've talked about this to, like, others in terms of, like... Honestly, I think Metroid makes for bad randomizers. Like, that seems heretical to say. Not because I like the series, but just because the series is kind of where randomizers kind of took off for a while. But I think it's actually really bad, because most upgrades in Metroid are vertical. Like, they stack. If you play Super Metroid and you get Plasma Beam within the first couple of minutes, congrats. You don't need any of the other beams.
That's probably why Prime works a bit better.
Prime's a bit better about it.
Because you have so many individual, you have to use this specific beam or this specific visor gates.
How did that only blow up one rock?
Most of the Prime sequence breaks involves using weird physics to, jump around funky-shaped objects. So...
Yeah, Prime Randomizer is a bit better about it, but Super Metroid is really bad for it. But Ocarina has a lot of items that don't upgrade each other. And the ones that do, still, like, the ones that do have upgrades don't really obsolete other items. Like, the fairy slingshot and the bow function the same, but you need them both because you have two different things, two different ages to be running around in. So, they're not really obsolete. It's not the way that the slingshot in Twilight Princess becomes useless as soon as you get the bow, which is not far after you get the slingshot. So,
I think the worst Metroid game for a randomizer would probably be Zero Mission.
it'd probably be 1, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But
I'd
skipping
say,
1...
Well, Zero Mission is 1.
Yeah, but Zero Mission
Zero
could
Mission-
be...
Zero Mission's intentionally designed to have as few upgrades required as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, it seems like it'd be really bad for a rando, because you gotta, literally, you just gotta get the three incompatible upgrades and go punch Ridley and Kraid, and then that's it. GG.
Oh yeah, actually
Usually
Metroid
my-
2 would probably be real bad.
If you broke Fusion's scriptedness, it would make possibly for a good rando.
They have broken it at this point.
Okay.
I don't know for Rando, but they have broken Fusion scripting. Fusion is
I say
so
that 'cause
weird.
what you could do with Fusion is you could literally randomize the gates into power-ups instead. Right? Like you could just have an X grant you the green doors.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
I mean, hopefully a well-built randomizer's logic wouldn't require stupid tricks to...
Unless you chose.
Unless you chose to, yeah.
The problem with...
The logic is what should protect against that.
The hard part with Fusion is that it doesn't have item sprites for its items because of the stuff.
The X and the downloads and the, yeah.
Actually, they don't even count. I don't know if you've known this. They don't even count as percentage. All
No,
of the
it's
upgrades.
just- It's just the tanks for the percentage, yeah.
Yeah, that's why 0% runs exist. Well, theoretical 0% runs. Doing them in
You need
real
to get
time
one
is...
No, because you download your first missiles, right?
Yep. But there is one
it-
that's you can't avoid.
It is
Just that-
it is
that one
human
you can't
possible to
miss.
do 0% fusion. It requires a literal frame perfect jump that may as well be pass only.
Yeah.
The number of people that can do it is probably counted on one hand.
1% is the low percent accepted. 0% was TAS only for a while. Well, that gets me the chest in the middle of training grounds, but I'm pretty sure that was a small one. Ooh, that's a boss key.
Nice.
Unless it's a nice... It's not a nice trap. So what boss key is it? If it's forest, I can go to it. If it's fire, I can go to it. It's forest, so... That's telling me that I'm gonna... What do I get out of forest? I get one of the Shadow Spirit medallions. Yeah, functionally nothing, which I guess maybe suggests that Phantom Ganon has something important, but I'm gonna assume no. We need to beat Spirit for Light Arrow cutscene, which does not actually... well, it might have Light Arrow, I don't know. Oh no, we don't need to beat them to trigger end of game. Ganon's castle's open.
It's more that the Phantom Ganon might be hiding something we need to beat Ganon?
It might be he might be hiding golden gauntlets or light arrow. Okay. Or just more keys to get to the next dungeon. But yeah, light arrow cutscene is still not bad. It's so weird that there's two Skulltulas here.
Just hanging, don't worry about it.
Right next to each other. Well, that's Goron Ruby. I didn't realize that they'd actually changed the model out for this. I meant... Oh, I don't have sticks out. There we go. Yeah, the only easy way to fight that guy is to just take the hit, let him immediately turn around.
Hate that boss so much.
Hey, that's a good question. I wonder if the randomizer does in fact change to, say, medallion, if it is a medallion.
I'm disappointed Jabu Jabu's belly doesn't just have a random ladder in it. Instead of a ramp. Because it would be funny.
I think I complained about this in Nimpies, but like, alright, you're taking a series that's never been 3D before. What dungeon do you make?
Fish got stuff.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's such an odd choice.
Someone at Nintendo just really is into vor.
No. No.
You got an entire game based around Bowser vor, so...
Oh.
I hate this conversation.
I hate it too.
You know I would, though.
I'm not surprised, but I am still disappointed. And I don't know what's weirder, the fact that they did Jabu twice, or just the fact that it exists. It's probably the fact they did it twice. Something, that comment about having 2 nickels.
I mean, we joke it's a Vorth thing. It might have just been someone's nightmare that they thought would make a cool dungeon.
Could be both.
Someone had a nightmare they thought would be a cool dungeon, and someone else on the dev team was way too into it.
Yep.
This idea is fucking fantastic. And then, what is... I don't even know what Baronade is supposed to be, but it pretty much looks like we're just attacking Jabu's heart.
Some kind of parasite.
Yeah.
If you could get to Jabu's heart from the esophagus, that would be more fun, though.
I mean, why does Jabu's gut have elevators in it?
Yours doesn't?
No. I know that. It's the halfway dungeon in Final Fantasy V.
Everybody loves the Meat Fortress. Where you get Carbuncle. Why the fuck is Carbuncle hanging out in Meat Fort?
Why is he hanging around surrounded by lava in Meat Fort?
Well, that's because you should always bring a Geomancer. I will die on the hill that FF5 Geomancer is actually a perfectly fine class. It just falls off at the very end of the game.
Bad for a lot of boss fights because the arenas they tend to put boss fights in more than anything.
But it's fucking amazing for
Random trash, yeah.
random trash and also Skyfort.
Wow.
Because the
I got
table
Baronade's
or wait,
pocket
no,
change.
you don't have no, I'm thinking Ranger for Skyfort,
Wow.
sorry.
That's 5 rupees. That's as many as 5 ones.
Forest Temple. You know where I haven't been? I haven't been to the fairy fountain in Hyrule's Castle.
You haven't.
I also haven't done treasure chest game because I didn't have lens until recent. And I have Sunsong now, so I can just set that up real fast. I don't remember how to do it, but I know that you can talk to the guy in front of the gate there enough times, and he'll be like, alright, fine, alright, just, like, give me 5 rupees, I'll let you go in. And he'll open the gate for you. If you get caught and thrown out, I think he just laughs at you. Alright, is this the point where we get a thing and I go like, God damn it?
Yeah, probably.
Nope.
Boss key?
Nope.
Ice trap.
Nope.
1 rupee.
Nope. A whole 5.
Wow.
I have not gotten the loser rupee. I got the winner piece of heart, but not the loser rupee. I know I turned off Bomb Chew Bowling because I didn't feel like doing Bomb Chew Bowling. So, like, that's the main reason I haven't gone back to do bowling. Elf Bowling 2 for the Game Boy Advance. That will be available on the Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh god. Like, legit, I'm honestly kind of trying to figure out what the worst possible game they could stick on Game Boy Color, or Game Boy or Game Boy Advance. You know.
I mean, Ari Gaiden is up there.
A small key for Spirit.
Except Ari...
That gets me farther into adult side.
Yeah. But also, Resident Evil Gaiden never actually came out, so...
That didn't stop him from Star Fox 2. So I guess it's more on Capcom there. They could do one of the Story of Seasons, but use the original localization and just change the title screen.
Clearly, it's going to be Daikatana GBC.
Oh my god. This is a bad game.
We determined that was a better game than, well,
Yeah,
both
GBC
than
is
expected,
Yeah,
and than the actual game.
Better than... Daikatana GBC is better than it has any right to be, but I'm also still going to sit here and say it's not exactly a good game. It's just better than it has any right to be. Bosses are too damage spongy in that game. If you have never experienced Daikatana Game Boy Color, I highly recommend going and at least looking it up, because somebody made that decision.
Turned it into like a 3-character RPG, Zelda RPG thing.
Yeah. Oh, also, oh god, Sonic Genesis. Yeah, that would... You want to play the worst version of Sonic 1 ever released? Actually, is that straight up just the worst one, or would one of, like, the weird random, like, iPhone ports be worse?
That's probably the worst one. Because the iPhone ports were still okay, from what I know.
I meant iPod, not iPhone. The ones that use the click wheel.
Oh, I have no idea. Actually, I know what they'll bring instead of Metroid Fusion. They'll bring a game for the GBA called Scourge Hive. It's like an isometric Metroid Fusion. played it a couple times on emulator. Didn't finish it, but it was interesting. But it's very much got that same kind of vibe to it. I think I want Master Sword. Big Run Sword causes a weird bounce arc.
I mean, legit, the one I want to see, not bad game, like a legitimately good game I want to see because you can't fucking play it on anything modern, is Tales of Fantasia. There was a phone port of it. The phone port A is no longer on any shop, and B fucking sucked. The PSP port was Japan only.
Did it not get released on PlayStation PS1 emulation?
The only version of it that came out on a Sony system was the PSP re-release.
Huh.
I don't know why my thing switched over to Longshot. I'm gonna blame analog sticks. Wow, I still got him there, but okay.
Artix, no, Fantasia GBA is not the worst version. The worst version is actually the SNES original. Like, I will die on this hill.
I was just wondering if the PSX version hit the PlayStation Store at any point. If it did, then you got it on, like, everything Sony?
Maybe in Japan, but never in the US.
Okay.
Like, that's the problem with even attempting to collect that series. There's a lot of games where you're basically, if you want to collect that series, like I do, you're buying Japan-only PSP games that you will never actually play.
Unless you're getting Symphonia. Symphonia's available on everything.
And it's so fucking weird that that's the one that's available on everything.
Yeah, and they also fucked it up by using the PS2 port for all future ports.
They pulled the Resident Evil 4, did they?
Yeah,
God
if you're going
damn it.
to play...
Phantom Ganon.
What did he have?
Bomb shoes.
But yeah, Tales series. If you want to play most of the early games in the West, you just straight up get worse versions of them across the board. God, poor fucking Tales of Destiny 1. Which... I'm not gonna say that the game doesn't make any sense, but a large amount of the things that help the story make sense were in skits that got cut from the English release because they didn't fit on the disc.
I don't understand that. Like, was it a 2-disc game in Japan, or...?
Text limitations, I think, was part of it. Text plus voice, I think, was the combination that fucked everything with that. There's no such thing as a good Game Gear game. Oh, they are still on the disc? Because, like, the prompts for it never come up, so... Curtis, that would explain a lot about why... That is a game that I own, and I have attempted to play, and goddamn, like... Man, the Tales series was rough. Until, like... Abyss was the first one that had good gameplay.
Yeah. And even then it wasn't fully realized. It just... The fact that it added free run was the important piece.
Yeah. Like, Symphonia is fine, but the game... I would not call the gameplay in it good.
I wish Symphonia had two things different. One, you had free run, or we're not...
Free run instead of being stuck on a... yeah.
And two, that the camera was not 100% locked on player one at all times.
Three, that anybody other than Lloyd was actually playable by a normal human being. Actually, no, that's not true. Everybody that isn't named Genus or Rain is playable. But God help you if you want to play one of those two.
I was fine playing Rain as a support for other people. Alright, Serenade. I have all the songs now.
Here's the thing, though. Later Tales games at least learned, hey, maybe let the healer actually fucking attack.
Yeah.
Honest healing isn't fun, who knew?
And this was taken to its logical conclusion in Tales of Xillia, where one of your two primary healers is one of the two lead characters, and he fucking rules to play.
All this optional stuff.
Wow, you can carry 40 bombs.
Curtis, why would you ever wish graces on anybody? Yeah, the gameplay is good, but...
I do not wish to learn about friendship today, thank you very much.
I'm someone who genuinely enjoys the storyline of Tales of Graces, and it's specifically because it is so aggressively stupid.
And that's where my foray into here ends again. Shit. What do I have?
You could just go to Ganon's Tower and see if there's anything you can...
I need... The only thing I can do is, finish trials, but I can't actually finish them because I don't have light arrows. Oh,
what if the light arrows are in one of the trials?
They aren't. I got all the chests out of the trials.
Okay.
That I have access to, at least. I realized I didn't do Sunsong Grave because I hadn't had Sunsong until recent. It's a key chest of some kind. It's gonna be a spirit temple key. Watch
ice
this.
Trap, ice trap, ice trap.
It's a spirit temple key. God damn it. You know what I didn't do in the spirit temple? I opened up the shortcut to go down, and I didn't actually go ahead and activate the thing to activate... to give me the shortcut from the main room. Like, it's not that much of a detour, but... annoying. This is what I signed up for, though. This is literally what I signed up for.
You did this to yourself.
I did. Because for some reason I enjoy this. But man, do I want to punch myself sometimes, too. Oh, the doors are still open. Cool. This gets me up another flight of stairs to, like, two chests, 3 chests.
Funny thing is, I almost feel like this scene would have been easier if you had turned on Scrub Sanity.
No.
It would have been more points to check, but, like, scrubs are easier to access, you know?
Yeah, but then you gotta remember where they all are. And plus, when you do Scrub Sanity, that means that it throws the scrub items in as junk. There are 2 chests here. Invisible. That's a key. Fire Temple. Alright, that gets me up higher into the Fire Temple. Like, we didn't have to do any dungeon diving early on, and now it's all we have.
Yeah, it's what we've got left, and we're bouncing between 4 dungeons. Slowly picking up single keys in each of them to move a single room forward.
That's why I don't randomize keys.
I like doing it because the main reason I like randomizing the keys is because it means that the dungeons are more than just like, oh, you go into them and you kind of, like, that's it. But it, you know, it can also mean this.
But you hit this point and you're ping-ponging. It's...
Yeah. There are ways to kind of change it around. Like, Key Sanity doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can make it so, like, the keys are in the overworld. Which, that might be interesting, actually. Like, just make it so all the keys are outside the dungeon so you aren't ping-ponging. But,
then you might end up, unfortunately, in a situation where you're bouncing in and out of dungeons back out to the overworld, ping-ponging there to get the keys as you unlock more, like, bombs and stuff.
well, to be fair, the ping-ponging in the overworld is nowhere near as ridiculous. Most of the time. It's compass for Jabu. Good use of beans. But yeah, like, Overworld doesn't have as many item checks. Oh yeah, when we leave I'll try to remember to grab Zora Tunic, if I don't end up grabbing it from here. That's a small chest, I don't want to... I'm not going to waste a key. I don't think it intends for you to, Alright, hang on. I need to save it. This might require a non-saving reset. Do not let me save the game.
I think the only thing we have left in Shadow is, Bongo.
Yeah. Bongo is the only thing left.
But we can't get in there yet.
I think you might have gotten out. Can we talk about how weird it is that the this guy takes less damage from Bigoron's sword?
Game weird.
Coding weird. Sometimes weird shit happens.
And reset. Okay, so I have to do that just because of that weird area. Like, the fact that Fire Temple has the option for you to take a key after getting Hammer and go down there means that you end up in some weird instances.
Mm-hmm.
Like, generally speaking, you do not want to go into that room. I think the randomizer tends to, like, try to avoid putting anything there, because, yeah, you can enter an unwinnable state with keys.
Oh.
What's up?
I just hear thumping from upstairs.
Ah.
Fire Temple is, like, weirdly vertical for an Ocarina dungeon.
It's supposed to be the whole volcano, but...
Yeah, it's just in general, they tend to... Ocarina tends to be built more...
horizontal.
Horizontal, and... like, it kind of stands out, because... for the most part with Ocarina, like, I guess Deku Tree is also really vertical, but... it's vertical
tree.
In the sense that, yeah, it's a tree and there's, like, 3 major chunks to it.
Spirit Temple is also vertical, but it's also horizontal at the same time, so, like, it's kind of a big box. Shit.
Yeah, I guess what... you know, now that I think about it, it's not as weird, because Water Temple's also kind of the same way, where, like... it's got a couple of different levels to it, but for the most part, it's pretty much...
Fire Temple is definitely more vertical than it is spread out. Shadow Temple has like 4 floors, but they're fairly wide.
And it's funny because, in terms of when they went and did Majora's Mask, like, I guess Snow Peak kind of has a bit of the verticality to it, but it's much easier to get from point A to point B in it because it's all based around that center room. But then, like, you have, what's it called? The climb up to the fourth dungeon.
This with, well, I could have done this with one key, but it's better that I waited. However, I guess that I could have gotten like a little bit done if I'd come back here after getting that one key. But it is better that I just kind of waited for more. Alright, big chest. There's not much left.
Ice trap, ice trap.
Light arrow. I can now do 3 of the 4 active trials. Because Fire Temple, or Fire Trial is still active, and that's the one that requires Gold Gauntlet.
I say we just go for it at this point.
No, because there are no more chests. There are no chests in any of the other trials, other than the Light Trial.
Fucking... Oh, God.
The only thing I could do is Fairy Fountain outside Ganon's castle, and I'm not leaving the dungeon to do that just yet. Oh, right, that hole. Yeah, you're right. I fell all the way down. Yeah, I didn't open the shortcut, and I didn't get the chest that was in there. So, good call, because that other one would bring me... Oh, camera. Actually, I think that key there unlocks into another room with another key on the other side of it. Fire Temple has like 7 keys. It's a lot of keys. Whatever the final total is, it's a lot. This part is weird, because, like, you can only get to it with Scarecrow's song, but there are, like, chests hidden in this part of the temple. No, there is, I think, 1 chest up here. And, 2 skulls. Yeah, it's like a huge rupee up here, normally. Nothing that you ever need, but the fact that it's a chest is... Oh, that's a boss key chest. Now it's Fire Temple. I can go beat up the boss now.
Well, time
May
to
as
punch
well.
Volvagia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can check Ocarina. I'm pretty sure one part of the two Ocarina checks is not important, and we have known that. But since there are two checks there, I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, Ocarina time and then the song. Oh no, I can't go through here. This one is not locked by a key. Maybe it's Master Quest. So, while we're up here, we may as well keep doing this. That's the one that has the lock. However, having hover boots means that I can skip that lock. And I think that's intentional, so... But also, I don't give a shit at this point. Yeah, the solution to this room in Nimpi is hookshot the hole in the ceiling. Hey, there's another boss chest, so that's probably the water temple key. But I get the feeling... Well, we'll see.
Could be for Bongo Bongo.
No, we actually... Oh yeah, no, this is the only boss key that's left. We already had the spirit one. We do have Ganon Tower.
No one complains about the water temple, but I always disliked the fire temple.
The reason people complain about the water temple is just because of the iron boots. And having to pause to swap. Don't fall down. Yeah, having to pause to swap is the whole problem with it. It's just the glacial pace. But with hot swapping like this, oh, it's easy. There's no big deal. I love this fake door. It's so weirdly trolly for the Zelda series.
Well, yeah, because none of the other doors have looked like that in here.
Oh no! Link! No, 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 no! Oh shit!
Oh no! Link!
He was stuck in the animation, or stuck in the cutscene. Wow, I'm not sure what the camera did there. But it definitely didn't go the way it normally goes.
The camera tried its best.
And that's the last fire temple key that I need, but I don't need it, so... I'm just going down the path, because I didn't remember if there was another chest here. But yep, it's time to throw myself into a pit.
Yay, pit.
There are no combatants in this one.
So many pits, though.
Which one's your favorite?
None of them.
Not even the pit?
No.
Fucked up. Oh, I should probably pull out arrows. They don't do much, but... I wonder if Volvagia's shooting fire at the camera ever scared kids.
I know that Goma fucking terrified me as a kid.
I can use the ice arrows. You're right. Why would I do this? They do double damage? I can't believe it. You know, I noticed, I just realized all this time, we did not find double magic yet. So that is still one thing out there somewhere. There we go. Look at that dragon's tiny arms.
Don't make fun of Hobaku's tiny arms. It's a lizard! The fact that it even has arms in the first place is impressive.
Wow.
What an exciting item.
Yeah, the arms had no bones. Noodly appendages. That's all it was. You know what I think I never did, and I'm sure it's gonna be the thing that we didn't do, the one thing we missed and never got. I never blew up the vase in Goron City as a kid.
Oh god, you didn't.
It's gonna be the last strength upgrade. We know this. These are the same color. I'm going kid and just getting the Ocarina cutscene out of the way, because it's right there. And I guess I'll get... I can't even get out of the crater as a kid. God damn it. I would have to climb up. I would have to climb up. No, I had it set for random items. A random number of items in the shop. That was not the actual Zora tunic. That was not buying it in Logic. What it will say is it'll say special deal. That was the Zora tunic that's just normally in shops. I think it's because I did, like, the Goron City stuff. Actually, there's... The Goron City stuff was all basically done as an adult. Alright. Art container. And a heart piece. We're gonna go to Goron. We are gonna go to Goron. It's probably in Water Temple. But, like, unless one of these two items is Zora Tunic, like, this gets back into the logic of it. Like, where, like, I'm not supposed to go in there without Tunic. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'll do it. It's just like, what was the logic? If there's two items in Goron City I realized I didn't do. First is the bomb pot. The second is the big rolling Goron as a kid. I've never blown up Dodongo as a kid. Did that go in? How did that go over? It's a quiver. I forgot we actually have no quivers. But that does mean that I could have gotten bow here. I just don't remember when we got bow compared to bombs. Certainly wouldn't have strength at that time, because we were out of strength for, oh, we didn't get strength until earlier today. There's one check that requires gold scale, and it's the one in the Lakeside lab. That might be under the cave. You have to stop him in the cave. I gotta wait for him again. Oh, it's because I had the fucking bunny hood on again, I'm sure.
God, that bunny hood just keeps messing with you.
It's because, like, I'm not used to wearing it. I'm glad it's here, but...
Yeah, usually it's pretty useless in this game.
Yeah, it's just for the mask trading. Alright. What did I say? I guess we said water?
Yeah, that's about all you have left at this point. The fairy fountain outside Ganon's tower, but
I can't get into it.
Yeah. Like, that's more of a, I guess that's still technically available.
It's available, I just can't do it, so that doesn't really mean it's available. I have one thought. Because I don't know if I turn these off. I don't know if I turned off the Deku stage. think I thought of one more as child. Do we have a spirit key? No. We have a fire key, 4 water keys. I think I need one more... I think I need 2 more spirit keys to get all the way to the top of it. Like, literally as soon as I get Golden Gloves, we're in go mode. It won't matter what else exists.
I'm gonna laugh if it's like the first fucking chest in Water Temple.
Yeah. Okay, Deku stage is on. So there's one more. I can't remember. Is it Skull Mask or Spooky Mask? Can someone look up the one of you look up the Deku stage? It's Skull? Or is it saying it's Skull?
Skull, yeah.
Okay. I'm coming back here because I realized I kept saying there was one chest that, like, oh, it doesn't matter, I don't need the keys here, they're useless. I think there's still one that I haven't seen. Man, I thought I would be done by now.
Same. You're almost done?
Yeah.
But we've been almost done for like 2 hours now.
Yeah, sorry. I gotta remember that maybe this set of rules is not, like, the best for actually running a stream. And that chest is nothing. I hadn't seen this chest, it could have been something else. Did I get everything off the bottom floor? Yeah. Yeah, good lord, I am close to having all hearts. Oh wait, why am I even bothering doing this? I can just warp to Castletown. Just get the get the skull mask, save, quit, reset. If this isn't Zora Tunic, I want you to tell me where it actually is.
Okay, I'll have to pull up the spoiler.
Just because, like I've been saying, is in a matter of logic, I don't think it tells you to go into Water Temple without having Zora Tunic. It's like a Fire Temple doesn't require you to have, or doesn't expect you to go in without.
The official Goron Tunic.
And if it's inside Ganon's tower, then that means I've fucked up somewhere, and yeah, for some reason they get rid of one of the save files for this. It might be to save all the other memory stuff. Like the visual indicators on the menu, the file screen, or stuff like that.
You know, it could be because, like, they've got the Majora's Mask bunny hood, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, under the hood they've made other Majora's Mask changes.
Not that I'm aware of.
Because if they did, then the 2 save slots might just be part of that.
Biggest quiver.
Alright, I got the spoiler up. Is there an easy way to search the spoiler log?
Yeah, just search Zora Tunic.
Hold on.
There's gonna be probably 2.
Well, like, is there a search function on...
I mean, it's just a notepad file, so I guess just Control F search.
Oh, I pulled it up on the website itself.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I sent you a text file.
You sent me code.
Did I send you a JSON or something?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, well, you should still be able to just use the in-browser. Oh, I have Serenade.
Sorry. Temple of Time Light Arrow cutscene is a strength upgrade.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's not what I was asking for, but god damn it.
Yeah, no, seeing that means it's
That means
explained.
we have to finish Spirit. didn't want to split this into 3, but like, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I would not have immediately just said, "Oh, this is how we solve this," but like,
God
seeing
damn.
that, it's like, yeah, no, this is. This is the solution. Have fun.
We're gonna stop then. Like, I'm hungry. I gotta use a bathroom. I wasn't expecting this to drag on for another hour plus. What a hell seed. What an awful thing to get stuck on Light Arrow cutscene. Yeah, we haven't touched water at all, so that means, you know, there's like 3, 4, 9... There's like 10 chests in here to check. Plus Morpha. And beating this one doesn't even get us the thing. Yeah, we don't know what's on Nocturne cutscene, so... Yeah, we're just gonna stop here. This went... This is like everything, but just... It's not even a key at this point. Well, it is keys, but...
This is when Key Sanity throws its worst at you, right?
Yeah, it doesn't always get this bad. I have had Key Sanity times where I haven't even come into Water Temple. Nocturne could be a key for Spirit Temple. Required in terms of, like, yeah, what we know we need. Also, I don't even have all... I think there are 6 Water Temple keys. Yeah, we're not doing this today. We're not finishing up like I thought I was. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, hopefully try to get through it as fast as possible.
Yeah, like, this is the unfortunate reality of, whoops, it turns out Go mode is locked behind basically playing the rest of the game that would need to be played normally anyway.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, Gold Gauntless is Go mode. It is. It is actually. Next time I do this, I'm gonna try for a lighter variant. Keys outside dungeons might be interesting. Because then we aren't popping in and out of a whole bunch of them as much. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go have some dinner. I think I'm gonna take the rest of the night and just whatever. Well, thank you all for watching. I have no idea what we're eating, Liquidy. You mean you didn't make dinner for us while I was down here streaming? Can't believe it. Alright. Y'all have a good night. We will, maybe I'll do this tomorrow to just be done with it.
Get this fucking done.
Yeah. Alright.
Escape from Key Sanity.
Escape from Hellseed. Alright. Have a good one. See y'all later.